had fallen in love with this photograph of my dad and his friend Sal and his sister Josephine when they were kids growing up in the Belmont section of the Bronx in the 1950s, raising pigeons. And I've been trying to create artwork about it since I found it. And I thought that it would be a great inspiration for my next mosaic. It was hard for me to actually leave him and come on the trip as he's been battling pancreatic cancer for the last 3.5 years. And with really the encouragement of my brother, who said, no, you need to live life and take opportunities, I decided to go and make the most of this experience and really appreciate this opportunity. But all the while, my dad's health was declining and my thoughts were with him. So this piece was created in a prayerful way where each tile that I cut and pieced together, I was really thinking about Dad and sending my love. And I loved picturing it finished and in his room back at the care center where he was staying now, and picturing people coming in and asking him about it. And I knew he wouldn't be able to see it that well because he had lost most of his vision in the last year, but they could describe it to him, and he could remember himself at this moment as a little boy, filled with the excitement of his pigeons and being with his best friend, as a happy, healthy, strong person. And I loved thinking about that. So it was a difficult piece to work on because it was much different than my usual style that's a lot looser and more colorful. Working just in the black and white and gray tones really forced me to think seriously about the composition, and I felt devoted to it, I think because of my commitment to my dad. So I also thought about sources of inspiration. I was constantly photographing pigeons, and there were many to be found in Venice. And then I was thinking about the movie Marty that my dad loved that took place in the Bronx in his old neighborhood, and how we would, I don't know, laugh about memories of that. So the piece turned out well, and Dad was very proud of it, and it brought him, I think, a lot of joy to know that I had created it for him.